Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to grow an orange tree from a seed. This is one orange tree that it's a dwarf orange tree that's about 2 years old now. This is the first year that it's grown fruit. As you can see, they're still small at the moment. Come September these will be full-size oranges. The tree's really small. It's been trained that way. I don't like to have my trees as tall as, say, this one. I like to keep them small so they're easy to work with. There's more than enough fruit on this tree for me, so I'm going to pick one of the oranges and we're going to get ahead with it. Some things that you'll need: small pots, compost or potting mix. Optional is an electric propagator. If you haven't got an electric propagator, don't worry, you can always just put an elastic band and a plastic bag around the top to create a greenhouse environment. They want to be kept in the dark during the incubation period. You don't want to keep them in the sunlight. This is in my garage. It doesn't see any sunlight. It's very rare that I come in here, so they're not going to be disturbed, and this will keep the temperature 10 degrees above the ambient temperature. This garage never really drops below 10 degrees anyway, so it's going to be about room temperature inside this propagator. Okay, so here I've got an orange from my orange tree. I'm just going to peel the orange. This is only a small one that's not fully developed yet, but it will still contain seeds. The reason I've chosen this one is it's a bit bruised here. Okay, there's seeds in there. There's one in that segment. No, it's not a fully developed seed in there. Just looks like the one usable seed, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that seed now. Oops. Okay, so I've got one seed here, you can see. Now what I need to do with this is go and wash it. It's very slimy at the moment. It's covered in like a protective mucus, and I need to go and wash this seed and then give it a dry. So I'm going to go and do that now. Okay, now I've washed the seed, what you need to do, excuse me dirty hands, I've been potting plants. You need to peel back the tip of the shell. Once you've got one bit started, the rest will come slightly easier. I mean, this is still a bit slimy, so what I need to do, try and get that very slimy. I'll get there, bear with me. Okay, I'm happy with how much is removed there, and as you can see inside, we're left with it's got a green hue to it, almost like uncooked popcorn. This tip here is more green than at the back. This is going to be where the root sprouts from. So now this is completely dry now. This seed is ready. You know, this will germinate in, I'd say, within 10 days. Without peeling the shell, you can be waiting months and months for it to germinate. What I'm going to do with this now is I'm going to go and put it in my potting mixture and put it into my incubator and keep it nice and warm. 10 days later, you know, I'm going to peel a whole bunch of these and in 10 days hopefully we'll see some sprouts. So I'm just going to pause the video while I peel a load more. Okay, so what I'm going to do, just for the camera purposes, I've got one of the seeds still here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my little finger, put an indentation in the soil, just to the top of my fingernail, 10mm deep, no more than. I'm going to pop the seed inside there, and then I'm going to cover up and just lightly press to ensure that there's no air voids, and then using my hose pipe set it to the minimum setting, and I'm just going to water that and allow it to soak through. Water again, allow it to soak through again. That should be enough. It's going in an incubator, so it isn't going to completely dry due to the humidity. Now I want to take this pot and place it inside my incubator. Place it in the centre. Now I want the vents on my incubator propagator, should I be calling it, to be honest, closed. I want as much warmth in here and humidity as possible. Now turn the propagator on. This is a 15-watt propagator, so it'll get warm in no time at all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this in the garage with the lights off, and it'll stay nice and warm. I'm going to come back to it in 10 days and we'll see how it's getting on.